Hey, 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 Uncle Mark in the mothership, three-string cigar box guitar. We lost a legend this weekend, or this past week. Toby Keith passed away of stomach cancer, butt cancer. So I never played a ton of Toby Keith songs, but this is one I used to play in my drinking and partying days. And pre Uncle Mark sobriety. And this is just the funnest song, and it gets everybody laughing, and it's absolutely the perfect song to play for your summer barbecue. This is Weed with Willie. So it's kind of got some interesting chord changes, so some beginners may find trouble with this, but I think that all in all, it's way doable for you beginners, and I'll try to break it down really good for you. So I'm going to play the first verse, which is the slow talking, then the second verse singing, and then the chorus, and then we'll break the whole thing down. And this is for you people that already kind of know the song and kind of know how to play. So I don't want to just go into the super beginner thing right away, but here we go. In C. I always heard that his herb was top shelf. Lord, I could not wait to find out for myself. Well, you don't knock it till you try it, and I tried it, my friend. But I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. Now I learned a hard lesson in a small Texas town. Fired up a fat boy and passed it around. The last words I spoke before they tucked me in. I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. My party's all over before it begins. You can pour me some old whiskey river, my friend. I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. Yeah, this is a great tune, man. This is just a great tune. So what do we got going on? G, D, G. 42, 34, 24. For people that are asking, those are the gauges. And I use Steve Arvey killer strings. Makes it easy. All you do is buy the pack, put it on. It is that easy. I've got a lesson for how to put strings on your three-string cigar box guitar. Take a look at those. But if you're buying an individual pack of strings, usually they're the lowest, the highest gauges, or the fattest strings. So those will work for you too, but I recommend the Steve Arvey. You can just pick them up as a pack. They come in a pack of 3. Geez, I have some like right here. I mean, I buy them. They're sitting around ready for when I need to change strings. So I always have a bunch. I buy a lot of them. They're awesome. Thank you, Steve. So this song is in the key of C, but what chords are we talking about here? So in G, because we're tuned open G, we have G. At the first fret, we have G sharp, we have A. Third fret, we have A sharp or B flat. I'm going to call it B flat. That's me. We have B, we have C on the 5th fret. So this is the key. We also have C sharp and we have D. E, D sharp, E, and F. F we're going to use, but we're not going to come all the way up here to this 10th fret. What we're going to do is use an inversion. So you put your 3rd finger on the 5th fret G string, your 1st finger here on the 3rd fret D string, and your pinky here is going to be on the 5th fret G string. So it looks like this. The song is in C. So it's C, 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 G, C, 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 F, F, C, 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 D, open G, C, 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 F, C. C, 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 G, C. So that is the entire lyric section. And, you know, if you were going to do a solo in it, you would work over those chords. So I like my thumb, 2 strums, thumb, 2 strums. C, C, then F, then C. C, C, 7th fret, D, open G, C, C, F, C, 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 G, C. And for you people that are a lot more advanced than a beginner, you could go C, C, G, and do that walk up the ladder. We talked about, you know, how your guitar is kind of a ladder. The headstock is on the grass and the body is on the roof, and you walk up and down the ladder using the frets as the rungs of the ladder. This would be a walk up the ladder. I use that constantly when I'm playing country music. I really do. I use it constantly. Maybe I overuse it, but I really like that little progression. The chorus that I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. It's a F and a B flat. So you start on the F. I'll never smoke weed with 3rd fret B flat F. So you will come out of I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. Chorus. F. I'll never smoke weed. B flat F. Then to C, 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 G. C, C, F, C. I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. And I did that walk up. So the only thing that makes the difference between the chorus and the lyric is the fact that the chorus does an F, B flat thing. So again, you're coming out of the lyric. So, the last words I spoke before they tucked me in. I'll never smoke weed with G.C. Chorus. F, F, 3rd fret, B flat, F, C, 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 G, C, C, F, C, 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 G, walk up to C. So, for you more advanced players, this walking up and walking down. So I would always start with, I always heard that is herb. Yeah, throw that away. Cut that out in the editing. Just leave it in. I always heard that is herb. F is top shelf. Lord, I could not wait. D to find out for myself. Open G. Now you can reset your palm. Don't knock it till you try it. You know I tried it, my friend. And I like doing the little real fast change from F to C. I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. Now he learned a hard lesson in a small Texas town. Fired up a fat boy, and instead of going to D up here, you could do D down there. The 202 version of D. That's up to you. You know, this is why playing guitar is so freaking cool. It's because you get to decide how you want to phrase everything. If you like the voicing of D up here, awesome, I do. If you like the voicing on D down here, I do, but not as much. You get to decide. Maybe your guitar likes this D down here better and doesn't like this one. I've got a student that their guitars just don't like that D, that 202, and he ain't gonna play it. Good for you. So, never smoke weed with Willie again. I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. My party's all over before it begins. Pour me some old whiskey river, my friend. I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. Little country riff. G, C, D, E, G, A, C. Or you can play with those notes all you want. Thank you so much. This is Uncle Mark in the Mothership. Rest in peace. Mr. Toby Keith brought us lots of enjoyment, lots of fun. We are a 100% all donation channel. The only reason we exist is because of you. Thank you so much for everything you do for this channel. Your donations and support keep us here in the Mothership, keeping us getting lessons out, promoting content, all that stuff. You know the drill. Thank you so much for everything you do. Really, really appreciate it.